Alright, starting her up. Oh, nope, cutscene. Never mind. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Meet my friends along the way. Hey, hey. I feel like they should have just like pictures doing these loading screens because it makes me wonder if the game has crashed. Am I out of the... Nope.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Get out? I don't want to get out of my call, man. I like the fact that I had a call.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly.
Damn straight, we're getting out of here.
Flying away from here for good.
Hell yes.
No other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home.
And we are getting the hell home.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Let's get the hell out of Dodge and fly away to the Dragonfly where we'll be in space. Oh, yeah. What am I? Come on.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more... I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yes, sir. This is sheer madness.
Yep.
You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you've put me in.
Yeah.
Commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
Yeah. And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, we gotta figure out the mystery even at the cost of our life. I mean, we could just probably end the game right there. That was obviously an option. But sometime later, go to the Alliance base because, yeah.
Their coordinates. Yes, sir.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always.
Yeah, we're not gonna just
because
run.
I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
What the hell is... Oh, that's a rock. Thought it was a robot. I thought it... Well...
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Do I stop? Hideout. There we go. Open area.
The base is in front of me.
All right? Yes, sir, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
Can I turn this off? What do I... There we go.
For me? I wonder how... But have it your way, sir.
Remotely, Yasna. Remotely. I understand the urgency. But we must maintain at least some semblance of reason.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette. And it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind
Interesting.
me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
The hell is that?
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
That's...
Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Oh, can I go get the car now? There's nobody there. Can I please go get the car and drive? Because I said I shouldn't have stopped, but can I get the car now? It's wide enough for a car.
We'll most likely lose contact soon.
Why?
So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything.
Great.
You want information about Regis III. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
Oh, are we here? We here? I think I'm here. Game froze.
How odd.
Oh,
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
your life, Doctor.
search the base to find the crew. There was somebody here. Hello?
I'm going in.
Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the silhouette.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's a robot.
It's just a robot.
Hi, buddy. Supply containers. Well, let's check this one. Can't get in this one. Well, I guess we'll go into the... Oh, when she said I'm going in, she meant through this way.
Clear. For now.
Bunks.
I can't hear anyone either.
Dying of the Sun, the article to editor so-and-so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely ask for a recertification of the article Dying of the Sun, A Scientist's Threats, on pages 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Bowser research, conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass, but this phenomenon applies to all stars. Ours, however we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. Why is everybody so scientific and wordy? What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few 100 million years. However, it is certain that the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a giant red star. A gravitational pull towards Venus and Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result they will be somewhat rescued, but the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and it will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on liable hypothesis, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astropsychic sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success or of their unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Boza. Postscriptum, a lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Somebody was mad. It's like a freaking science fight, man. Damn it, did I go the wrong way? Where are all of them? Hello? A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empirical evidence and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. A black hole may absorb a star, even of the size of the sun. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification, the object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Possibly. Oh, there's another driver's seats. Is there anybody in here?
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. Moving on. It's still quiet.
There ain't nobody in here?
Eerie. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Well, there's nobody here.
The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Field base 01, field base
I have a record of their
02.
mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible. What? They didn't move it.
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Well, Lycasa became interested in the ocean.
Right.
They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, To the sector where I found Gorski.
Interesting.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Well, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us.
Duh. Like, oh
They
my
really
god.
do something about it.
Well, for some reason they left their base.
Yep.
I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Or if they had something to hide, that might explain their urgency. Ditching all that equipment.
Like the antimat.
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
That's a big
We
research
have
team,
no
by the way,
chance
on
to
this.
outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. And maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know.
Been here a month?
Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
Yeah, there's like 100 on this
Satellite.
mission.
Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
What's this? Can I... How... Oh, there we go. It's like, how do I get out? Check the upper part? Kind of observation post? Really thought there might be somebody behind me. He's like, hey, what are you doing? What's my current objective? Oh, to pull this lever.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis III feel like a hot stove?
Kinda.
Sometimes. Force field's down. I open the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
I'm taking my car. Until the game tells me not to take the call, I'm taking the call. I'm assuming it would not let me take the call if I could not take the call. Walking is for suckers. Where am I going? Dadgummit. I'm going that way.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Driving this way.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Oh, I was about to say, why is it purple? It's because the game is not optimized, but still fun.
Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy.
Yeah, too much loading.
The field is not inviting.
Give it a second.
Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun.
Little dust
Night is
devils.
not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods. Oh, we're running barefoot.
I wonder if the hopper would not have worked if I had tried to leave. I know there's multiple endings, but I don't know if they will let you just skip so much of the game. Robot.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating. I've driven into a side location. They were very active here, too. Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
How should I know? Can't get in there. Well, that robot's around here somewhere. Let's go look at the robot. Don't think I can get up that way. Where is my robot? Can I make friends with a robot? I think my car is just over. Yeah, okay. Don't lose the car. I think I can climb up there.
Yes, now, focus. What now?
Well, now we're just going to climb up. No, we're not. Really? Really? There's gotta be a way up here, right? Dadgummit. Robot, how do I get to you? What? Come here.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Attention.
Hello.
Human in danger. Attention. Help needed.
It's broadcasting a message. One of their people is in trouble.
Sounds suspicious. Did they go away and leave someone behind? Doesn't add up.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called Arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Yeah, that's
You
useful.
can talk to them after all. Arctan, lead to the human in danger. It worked.
Wow, he can really move. Look at him go. Why can't my robots do this? Man, the freaking Alliance is better than the Commonwealth. I really chose the wrong people to play as. Must have missed the character selection screen at the beginning of the game. How far away are we going anyway? I thought I saw a flash of light, but maybe. What's that? Was that a flag? Do you guys have flags to set up Marcos too?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. I don't... Astrogator.
You are
Can't help
dead.
this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long. I found his journal.
Anything?
Get up, eggs and bacon. Today the command woke us up and called for us for an off-schedule rally. For most of the astrogator's speech, I did my best not to lose attention. Took note of the change of plans, that is, landing us on Regis or Regis. Anyway, what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, and that's it. Well, but then, when the command explained something else, my stomach twisted, and I started thinking about only breakfast. Eggs with bacon. Not a kingdom, but an entire star constellation for bacon and
Of
eggs.
importance in there.
Let's find out.
Remember Regis III. Bloated like a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we were to land on a planet called Regis, but precisely Regis III. 4 days before landing, I wanted to take the guys from the control room against the grain. I brought up the subject of our landing on this Regis. I asked for their opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up in the stream of grudges I have against the mechanics, as if we were responsible for every fault in the history of the Condor flights. 3 days before landing. According to the probe data, Regis is mostly wasteland. So I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair this screwed up drive. First of all, any job is better than staring at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you have at least the impression of impacting anything. Two days before landing. Yeah, no surprise. I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the arguments of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I can on Regis 3, which is counting on the not safe for work grains of sand. 1, 2, a million, blah, blah. Also 2 days before landing. As soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit. Maybe for something smaller. Never mind. It's already decided. 1 day before landing. They checked that Regis 3. There couldn't be a worse place to stop. There is nothing here. Literally, you can drink yourself to death out of boredom. Or people will are taken aback or even surprised. They are now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to headquarters like landing on Regis 3 completed, a type of Cell Delta 92 desert planet. We are making landfall on the second equatorial procedure. I hope we won't be here too long. Did not mean to do that. First day on Regis 3. Scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you breathe quite easily, without a helmet, but just not for too long, an hour, maximum a few. So exactly how many? If I had performed estimations of my tasks this way, we would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. Third day. This repair has been taking them long, so the scientists started drilling in the ground to examine this and that. First of all, after all, no one will forbid us, and a man is able to do a lot for a sense of agency, right? Fifth day. I overheard two of our guys talking about resources today. One calmed down the other, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself from this, and it's quite positive. With our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave Regis III before we've used up less than half the pantry. Was the ship damaged? Another day on Regis III. Once there was life, but not anymore. They drilled successfully. They found some remains, probably reptiles whose bones, what a twist of fate, raised many questions for our crew. And apparently there are also strong radiation spots here. Scientists don't know why, so things got tense. And another day on Regis III. Why did life die on Regis? The thesis and hypothesis guys usually don't tell us, the mechanical Gus, much, but we also usually ask little in the name of principle. Not all business. Today, however, we all, as one man, are waiting for the convoy sent in the morning to return with answers. We are waiting. So far, we've got nothing. Our biologist also went into this convoy, a very factual and kind man. We call each other by name. His dog is named Pegasus. This man approaches everything, literally everything, with such, I don't know how to say it, sympathy? Empathy? Science on Regis III. Not safe for work. Bloody hell. Nothing. Silence. That is, almost silence. During the night, only one stupid autocan made a noise and got us on our feet. I thought I'd give him a kickback. It occurred to me, however, that it would be as stupid as flying with a whip into a downpour, or some other mindless force that has taken its toll on us. 13th day on Regis. Oh, good. Silence, silence, silence. Or maybe they're not telling me something? I have to change this unit when I return, and that's it. One letter, one stamp, and they can bite me. 14th day. What am I even doing here? Why did I come to this damn planet? Right, because it's my job. To follow orders, have no doubts. And to make sure that a de lavo nozzle, for example, doesn't come loose, or we all die miserably. 16th day. They called back. The command is already telling everyone, including me, very openly and directly that something is not quite right on this place, and it needs to be examined. Right on time. Right on time. They are transferring the team that went to the water to a new place. Starting another round tomorrow. They take a lot of heavy equipment, and suddenly they realize they need a decent mechanic. 16th day as well. An order is an order. They said you have to fly. But I also want to. I want to. 18th day. The saucer fell to the ground yesterday. I'm injured, it seems, quite badly. My not safe for work hardware is failing, and I have no way to send SOS. I'm hot. I'm writing this to Day on Regis someday. Who am I writing this for anyway? Oh, did he get stuck here? 3rd day after the accident. They are looking for me. My people are looking for me. I'm part of the crew, and the crew doesn't leave anyone behind, not a single member. It won't be easy for them because of the current state of communication, or rather with the constant lack of it. So it will be looking like for a grain of steel and oceans of screeching, but they promised they would look for me. 4th day. I can't sit around and wait for death to find me first. I have to move from here. I met a friend. I mean, he met me. He will help me. Don't know if I'll survive, but in the end, at least I'll try. 6th day. I lie down exhausted and talk to the robot. No. I mean, I'm resting and talking to a friend. Self-motivation, as they taught us in training. You got separated? Another day. My friend and I are making significant progress on Regis, although we are moving slowly due to my broken bone. For example, today we found the best use for abandoned military machinery you can possibly imagine. An antimat turned out to be an excellent shelter from the night downpour. Huh. And another day on Regis. Man adapts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Now that I look at myself, I think that's our greatest evolutionary advantage. Scientists would probably applaud me. Pain, suffering, difficulties, handicaps, wars, cataclysms, or the specter of death on our shoulders. At first, it scares us, breaks us down, and before we know it, it becomes our bread and butter. Regis III. I will die here. Not that I'm giving up or losing hope. I am realistic about the situation. I don't blame this place. Nobody invited us here. Here. A few days ago I saw, or I thought I saw, signs of an irrational struggle. Explosions in the distance, which is a very clear sign that our people are here. We have entered the eye of the cyclone, and we are shooting at it with a cannon. The best at his job? I imagine if I was given another life, another chance, or a little more time, I'd be fixing. But not rockets or weapons. I would fix my own and others' mistakes with my tin friend. Maybe these worlds would work a little better. Then I'd be a really good mechanic. Somewhere. Hypothesis, opinions, and questions. So much for the people I knew. The remains of conclusions, some nervous sketches lie, like them, scattered on the sand. I have no strength to collect them today. I think he's going crazy. Death. Once bloated as a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, now lies a few meters away from me. He got smaller, shrunk, darkened. I'm staring at this small, shriveled body, trying to see my companion. I'm honestly trying to remember his name, but I simply can't. Theft? My friend and I find more bodies today. I look through the inventory of people I knew with great distaste. Turns out, you can get used to it after all. I don't know what day it is. My headache and nausea didn't let me sleep today. My friend arranged the science guy's notes. Still, if anyone is going to find us, I'd like us to be more than bones and chewed up soap. Last page. Someone survived? Among the sick and the bodies that my friend and I find, there is no biologist whom I called by his first name. I'm glad. I imagine that the dog Pegasus is also very happy when his master appears at the door of the house. Oh. We didn't find him. We are the ones to blame, no one else. Hot metal day, the first in weeks. Eggs and bacon were waiting for me in the storm-damaged shack. Fried eggs and bacon! I can die. I don't want to, even though I'm already very tired. But I can. Contact. There's hope. We made contact. One of our crew members, a mechanic guy, is alive. He is safe and sound, ready to get us out of here. If I understand correctly, he built or found some kind of shelter. I don't know if my friend will be able to transfer me. He needs minor repairs himself. All these days made their presence known, and they gave him a rusty time. I'll take care of him as soon as we're safe. We will try.
Some personal notes. Nothing useful to us.
There's the antimat he used. Can I get to it? Can I take you, Robot? Stand hard vigil, my friend. I need to get to a save point before I can stop. I remember that last time. I don't want to erase the fact that I found that guy. How long was he out here dying? How long is the Invincible...
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Do. Nope, I gotta go, back the way I came, climb down, get in the car. It's an interesting little side note. I wonder what happened to him. Now, does anybody remember where we parked? Was it under the Mickey or the Donald? Where's my car? It's not just over here, is it? Nope. There's my car. Oh, good lord, man. It's really tiring.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
I didn't know I could do more. Weird. Well, back to driving. Just gotta wait for a checkpoint. I know this episode's a little longer, but like I said, I apologize. I can't really... It's not really letting me stop. Guess I gotta get out. I don't see any other way to go. Excuse me. Can I go this way? It's not letting me climb up there. Can I go this way? Only if it lets me go this way. Nope. Maybe it was the other way. Okay, back in the car. Take the path on the left now. Which was the path on the right. Which, it's the right path, therefore I should have known it was the correct way to go. Ah-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay, this way. How much fuel does this thing have? And can I not get some tunes? Whee! Guess this way. I can't tell if I'm driving in circles or not. Also, the game does not appear to be loading correctly. Oh, yes it is. That's Sky. Nope. That is not the right way to go. I have broken the game. I have crashed the game. What happened? Oh, don't tell me this game crashed. Uh-oh. Well, shoot. Hang on. Let's see where it leaves us off and if it's too far back. And if it's not, well, that'll be a good stopping point because I'm way past time. Also, did not expect this stupid thing to crash like that. Yeah, what? Maybe a chance to find other people. Yeah, so... Don't know what that game was doing. Hopefully this will fix it. Loading error, maybe? I'd really hate for this game to just suddenly not be playable anymore and crash, because that would suck, but... You know, I can't... If the game just bugs out... Again, I've talked about how it's not optimized. If the game just bugs out, there's not a lot I can do. Let's just press any button. Let's see where it leaves us. Okay, yeah, this is not a bad place to end because I can just drive around. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.